Hello, Sagittarius. This is Erica, and this is now your mid-month general love reading. Sorry it's really late. The last 2 weeks I've been sick and feeling like crap. That's with all that crazy energy going on, because I usually don't get sick. But anyways, I feel better now, so here we go. So this is good for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and anywhere that Sagittarius is prominent in your chart. This can be from your perspective or the perspective of the person that you're dealing with. Also, this could be happening now, in the past, recently, coming up in the future. Also, keep in mind, if you're not dealing with somebody presently, sometimes it can still pick up on the energy if you're still connected to them energetically. Check out cord cutting. What is it? Techniques, methods? That will definitely let you give you some more information on that stuff and how to cut those energetic cords with people that, you should really do. Anyways. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I will start the mid-monthly general readings here within the next couple of days. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, Divine Source, Spirit, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Angels. What information do you have for my Sagittarians regarding love, August 2019? Alright, so what's been going on in the recent past for my Sagittarians? What's been going on in the recent past for my Sagittarians? Ooh. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. It's always a fun one to get out. Alright. This one fell out, but I'm going to put it back in. Let your friends help you, ask for, and accept support from others. Since I didn't ask anything when it fell out. Alright, but if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It'll come back out. Alright. So what's going on in the present for my Sagittarians? This one wanted to peek out. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Dang, who are y'all dealing with in the past? And the near future. What's going on in the near future? Well, shit, that took a wild turn. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Oh, does it? Bottom of the deck, overall energy for the month. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And I think, who got that? Libra got it. Behind that, decided to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Ain't that the truth? All right. So, let's see what's happening for y'all. I'm going to clarify. All right. So why is pay attention to the red flags here in the recent past for my Sagittarians? Why is pay attention to the red flags here in the recent past for my Sagittarians? Two more. One. And dose. I'm going to take that. Usually I wouldn't, but I'm going to take it. So first card, the Fool reversed. You could have been dealing with a very foolish person, very childlike, immature, emotionally immature kind of person. But yeah, I guess could have been where the situation, you were just like, this is just too much. And the signs were cautioning you. There were a lot of red flags. So you decided, you know what? I don't think I want to move forward with this person. So if I do, that then would be foolish on my part. All right, one more card. Why is pay attention to the red flags? Oh, we have two more. So then we also have the Page of Swords with the Empress. All right. So with this, I feel like, yeah, so in the past you were dealing with somebody and they could have been very immature and they were not emotionally able to give you what you wanted. So therefore you decided, for me, usually this talks about communication, but in this instance, for me, it's like you took your sword and you're like, I'm going to go on. I am going to start somewhere else. I'm going to take my communication somewhere else. Like I'm cutting off things that no longer serve me. And even though it was a page, it was like, it was hard for you to move on. It was hard for you to let go of this person, but you knew that you needed to. Why? Because you wanted to be this. You wanted to get back in your Empress mode. And in the recent past, you have been doing a great job about self-love and healing and getting back into a very open heart state. And the more open heart state you are in, the easier you can receive those good blessings that are, that you've been wanting in your life. And I feel that you're getting into that place. You saw the red flags, you saw the signs that you're like, oh shit, this person, it's not going to be good for me. And the thing is that you have 2 major arcana out of 3 cards that were pulled in the recent past. So this was a very divinely guided situation. And also I feel like it affected you spiritually as well. Like it wasn't some kind of fly-by-night situation where you're like, oh, well, I can just detach and move on. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like it took some real digging into yourself to be able to walk away from this person and to start also, I'm hearing, balancing your thoughts as well. Starting to get in a better place mentally, which brought you to the Empress mode that you are currently in. All right, so clarify for yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So why is free yourself here in the present for my Sagittarians? Why is free yourself here in the present for my Sagittarians? 2 cards. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups. 1 more. Oh, shit, that's what's up. And the Wheel of Fortune. You decided to leave this person in the past, this situation. You were like, I'm going to get in my Empress mode. And because you were able to do that, you freed up a lot of your heart chakra. You freed up a lot of that toxic negative energy that was bringing you down and that was holding you stuck in a cycle. And now you're deciding, you know what? It's time for me to love again. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to go into a new chapter and phase of my life. You could also have been doing some healing work as well. Like it says, your love life does benefit as you forgive your parents. As you work through those childhood wounds, it's like spring cleaning of your subconscious. You're removing all that muck that is taking space in your heart. It's taking space in your heart and wasn't allowing any new love to come in. But as you've been working on yourself, as you've been working on those issues, as you've been opening up your heart chakra and becoming the Empress, you have started to open up your heart and you decided that, you know what? I'm not going to let the past dictate my future. Just because I've dealt with some, unfavorable characters in the past doesn't mean that everybody else is going to be the same. And the thing is that I feel that the universe brought those things to you in the past because it wanted you to heal. Because I feel like for some of you, that's part of your calling. You are called to be a healer. All right. And in order to heal, you have to heal first. Right. So in that healing, you decided to take back control of your life, and taking control of your life is really, it's almost a paradox. You have to learn to let go in order to be in control. All right. And so you let go of that past baggage in order to take back control of your life, because you are no longer going to let these situations and people bring you down anymore. You know what you want. You know what you want, and you have decided that you were going to go forth with it. All right. And so therefore, that was closing out chapters in your life in the past that no longer serving you and putting you into a different chapter in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. Also, Jupiter has gone direct, which is awesome. So it's all about now you're going to be in a period of expansion and of luck, of fortune, of things going your way more, which it seems like it's going to be. I like it. All right. So let's see why wedding is here. Why is wedding here in the near future for my Sagittarians? 2 more. Why is wedding here in the near future for my Sagittarians? All right. 2 cards. Why is wedding here in the near future? We got the 5 of Swords. Ooh. And the 7 of Swords. Interesting. One more card to bring this story together. All right. And the King of Cups. Interesting. So I feel like with these cards, with the 5 of Swords and 7 Swords, you're progressing. You went to the 5 to the 7 to the King, right? And so usually, yes, this is the card of deception, but I see this card actually. I'm an intuitive also reader with the tarot cards, so it's not always going to be cut and dry the same meaning over and over again. Sometimes Spirit will show me different meanings for different people, all right, or different situations. So with this situation, I feel like, so you've been doing your work, you've been building your self-confidence, you've been cutting off people that you no longer serve you, you've been setting up boundaries, you've been working on positive thinking, you have been boss mode, basically. I feel like you've been in boss mode. But the thing is that being in this mode, you have been working so much on your stability and your security within yourself. You haven't been focusing too much on opening yourself for love and getting in the vibration of love. And I feel like that is what your past almost kind of robbed you of that for a while, on your ability to openly, unconditionally love somebody. All right? You've been kind of closed off in the past emotionally. And so what's going on now, because you've been working on yourself so much, is that everything that was stolen from you, quote unquote, in your past relationships, in your childhood, okay, because healing family issues is here as well. And this is very important because our relationships reflect our own relationships with our parents. So if our relationships with our parents was toxic, and it didn't even have to be outrightly toxic of like having a drug addicted parent or something, but toxic could be, I mean, just your parents might have been so busy they couldn't have really given you the time and attention that you needed, and so that you always ended up in relationships where you had emotionally unavailable women or men, all right? And so as you're healing those family issues, you're opening yourself up for love, you're getting into that Empress state, you're spiritually also working on yourself, you're closing out chapters that no longer needed to be, dealt with, you're moving forward in life, you're spiritually progressing, because this is also a major arcana card. You're spiritually progressing forward in life. You're taking back those things that I feel like people kind of took from you in the past, and that you felt like you had to be guarded to a certain extent, because if you fully opened your heart and gave yourself to somebody, you felt like you were going to get burned again. But what you're starting to realize, that if you stay strong and stay in your power, that can't happen. Okay? People can only do what you allow them to do. And I know it sounds shitty, and I myself have been through some, physically abusive, verbally, mentally abusive relationships. And so somebody to say that, you'd be like, oh, so I asked for my ex to, freaking do that to me? No, however, our subconscious creates those situations to bring to our attention that we are obviously allowing things to happen in our lives, because there are always red flags. There are always signs of how somebody is going to be in a relationship, but we ignore them, and we try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Well, they might have had a little temper, in the past, or they might have been, Pay attention to those things, because usually they are a prelude of what is going to happen in your relationship. It's very rare to find people that have done 180s in their lives, that if they've been, you know, a certain way in the past that was very unhealthy, that they change. And usually that comes with some sort of awakening, with some sort of, you know, you have to hit rock bottom first, and you have to realize that you need to take 100% accountability and responsibility for yourself. And unfortunately, that's not a very common thing to happen, right? So you started, you know, like I said, you left this situation, you left that old way of being, and you decided that you were going to build yourself back up. You're going to take control. You were going to heal things. And you realized that you had to set boundaries within yourself and with other people, that if somebody was going to come to you in any kind of way, you're like, do you know who you're messing with? I'm boss here. No. Leave your swords. Yeah, you can cry over there. That's what you get for trying to come at me, like trying to take advantage of me, or trying to insult me, or trying to demean me. Ain't going to happen, because I know who I finally am. So there's no way that you can mess with me in that kind of way. So because of all these things, you're starting to finally become emotionally imbalanced. You're finally becoming aligned and balanced within yourself, emotional mastery. That even, look at how turbulent the water is in the background, like how all this water is just going nuts. And you're just like sitting cool. You're like, yep, yeah, that's fine. That's what's up. You know, I'm just sitting here pretty. Why? Because I have a strong, solid foundation. It looks like concrete. I have a solid, strong foundation in myself, that no matter how crazy and turbulent my life is and how emotionally I want to react, I will not, because I have learned to find my zen within myself and just allow for the universe to do what it needs to do. My responsibility is to react appropriately and to find happiness within inside, and the universe will do the rest. You know, you are finally, I'm hearing like you're finally blending your head and your heart together. You're finally learning that you have power also in what you say. If you always say that I always find terrible people, that there's nobody to date, all the good people are gone, that's exactly what you're going to get. And so you're finally realizing, I'm going to be very careful with the words I say. And the words I say are only going to be words that are going to help my life become better, not hurt my life. Also, because of doing this work, you could be bringing in a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's a king, so it's a feminine energy. It's a masculine energy. All right. So you could be bringing in either a woman with a masculine energy or a man with a masculine energy. And for me to say feminine, if you're a woman and you're straight and you're looking for a man, the man can actually be a little feminine. Now, feminine isn't bad, but, you know, he's going to be pretty. Look at him. You know, it doesn't have an overly masculine face. It has a little bit of a feminine to it. But the thing is that this person is going to know how to balance that within them, their yin and their yang, that even though they are emotionally available, they might be emotionally sensitive, they're still able to use their masculine energy to bring them to a mature place in themselves, that they know how to, when to show, you know, what side, and when to bring their more masculine energy out, or their more feminine energy out, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing, because all of us has masculine and feminine energy. All of us have a yin yang thing. It's the universe. It's polarity. It's duality, right? And so in this person that's coming in the near future, now when I say near future, a lot of this depends on your choices and your actions, okay? If you decide that you're going to go back to old patterns and behaviors, if you decide that you're going to go back to, you know, not setting boundaries for yourself, then this could be put off for a year. You know what I'm saying? But if you're follow, the trajectory of this, if you're actively healing family issues, if you're actively working on yourself, if you're actively setting boundaries, if you're actively working on your heart, opening your heart, this could be, you can meet somebody that you might marry within a week to a month. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on you and your choices, because these readings are not set in stone. So if you keep seeing readings where you're supposed to meet somebody you never have, like, you need to dig into yourself and to ask the universe too, is like, what's blocking me? What's blocking me from getting to the next step? But I feel like you guys are really, you're making progress. You're making progress. All right. So, any additional messages or advice for my Sagittarians? Any additional messages or advice for my Sagittarians? Whoop. Any additional messages or advice for my Sagittarians? One more. Thank you, angels. All right, well, bottom of the deck, you got money coming in, so that's good. Sorry. There we go. You got money coming in, bottom of the deck. So anyways, we have, it's not what it seems, cycles ending, and stalking. So, of course, with the cycles ending, I mean, that's what I was talking about right there. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Chapters are closing. Old cycles are ending because you're doing the work to finally get yourself to the next level. All right? With it's not what it seems, I feel like that has to do with, you might feel like this person might be deceptive, or they're coming to you and they might be lying about maybe if they're interested in anybody else, or you might be on guard. You might be on guard thinking that this person is lying, but it's not what it seems. You have to really tap into your intuition, do a heart chakra clearing meditations, so that you really are seeing the situation from a place of clarity and not from past experience, okay? Because understandable, you've dealt with some, again, shitbags in the past, but I know everybody's a shitbag. There are good people. There are good people out there that are looking for other good people, okay? This person that you left in the past, I feel like, they're probably still watching your ass. They're probably still watching your ass. And they're wondering, oh, what's Sagittarius doing? Have they got anybody yet? I'm also hearing that for some of y'all need to pray against people sending negative thoughts to you and negative attentions to you, because they don't want to see you happy. And it's not like coming from a place like they're doing some crazy like voodoo spell or witchcraft. No. Remember, thoughts are power, right? Thoughts is energy. It's creation. So just the mere thought of them being spiteful against you, or being, don't want the best for you, for instance, or just doesn't want to see you move on, that, could seep into your energy field and affect you. So just make sure that you're prayed up, whatever way that you pray. Every religion and every spiritual practice has their own form of it. So find what suits you. So last but not least, I'm going to pull a card from the Heal Yourself reading cards. All right. All right, Spirit. What's the main focus for Sagittarius in healing right now? What's the main focus for Sagittarius in healing right now? What's the main focus for Sagittarius in healing right now? I'll just take that. Alchemy. I love it. Obviously, my channel name. All right, alchemy. So you have, it's 25, 7. You're on the right life path. All right, you're. Don't ever for a second. Okay, and this ties in for this. Don't ever for a second think just because you haven't seen the manifestation of the things that you've been wanting and praying for doesn't mean it's not gonna come. Everything has to be organized and orchestrated first in the spirit realm or the astral realm before we see it in our physical 3D realm, because that's just the way, planet Earth works, okay? So you just have to keep the faith that things are going to work out for you, that even though that you feel like you've been stuck. Cycles are ending. Those stuck cycles are ending. You know, it's time for a new chapter because you've been working on your karma. You've been working on those lessons, those hard things that you've been suppressing for so many years. And it's like, it's the little kind of like push now to put you into that new place because you're not being held back or down from, you know, moving forward with all that baggage, really. The subconscious baggage you didn't even really know you had. So let's go ahead and read what alchemy states. 25. Alchemy. The path you are on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Holy crap. Look at this. Nothing is how it seems. It's not what it seems. I love Spirit so much. Anyways, you have an opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It is extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. You have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. Meditate and take action on your highest goals and dreams. They are on their way to coming true. Let go of your expectations. What is about to appear can surpass anything that you have dreamed of. The most important part is you are prepared and ready to receive. Yes, bitch. The energy around you is very potent at the moment, so make sure that you are using the time as productively as possible. And we are in Leo season, so that does make sense. Leo season is all about, you know, it's fire, so go, 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 go. The energy around you, oh yeah, I already read that. Give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration. Yes. So I'm going to read the action part down here. It's basically like a suggestion in how to work with the card. Rub your hands together vigorously for 40 seconds. Then place your hands on a few centimeters apart. Visualize a golden ball of light. Focus your intention on what you would like to create and place this intention into the golden light. Then move your hands towards your heart. Feel your heart expand and grow full. Ask your higher self to guide you towards your deepest expansion and evolution. Yes, I love it. I'm actually going to do that myself. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that resonates. Please check your other signs as well. If it doesn't, take what resonates, leave the rest. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, I appreciate you guys so freaking much for showing me love. I am very, very appreciative of it. Like I said, I'm going to try to bust out these general mid-monthlies within the next couple of days. I just have a couple of more signs to finish. And then hopefully I'll be caught up. All right. I love you guys. Keep doing the damn thing. Love and light.